Hey, guys and girls, what's going on? So, I just finished cutting some lawn, and I thought I'd come downstairs and relax a little bit, and then I realized when I got this Quilter SuperBlock US, I posted a couple videos and compared it with my other Quilter SuperBlock UK, and I mentioned that I would test it with pedals, and I hadn't had a chance to do that, so I thought, well, I'm just chilling in the basement. I might as well connect my pedal board and give it a try. So I'll share that with you. So I'm not, a fancy guitar player by any means. And basically, all I use is the amp sound, some compressor. Sometimes I'll use an EQ pedal depending on the room. And I got two overdrives, kind of like an overdrive, and one that's a little more like a high gain overdrive, and flashback mini delay, which I usually just set and forget type deal, and then just a booster, like a spark booster pedal. So that's kind of my pedal board. I do have a mini wah, which I don't use a lot, but there's a couple tunes that we do, and so anyway, so I've been playing with this thing a little bit, and I find for me, I really like the 57 voice. Which is the middle one on the voice switch. I like having the cab sim on normal, so it just kind of, I'm not sure what the details are of the normal cab sim, but I'm assuming it's as close to whatever speaker you're using as you're going to get. And so the master, I like my gain pretty much at 12 o'clock. It's right on the edge of breakup when you're with the 57, but it's still fairly clean. And I like my reverb just about 12 o'clock. The master volume, which I kind of skipped over, because you're just going to set that to the volume of the room anyway. Treble I like around 10 o'clock. The mids on this thing, the mid knob seems like the magic one. Like it really creates your voice, like either bitey or really scooped or whatever. So I like the mids 3/4 of the way up. I like the bass 3/4 of the way up. I always found Fender amps are kind of, well, maybe like except the Fender Bassman or whatever, but I always found that the Fender amps have bass, but they're not very punchy. They're not a very punchy circuit, as opposed to like maybe the low end on the Vox or something. So I like to crank the bass on my Fenders, and then maybe emphasize it a little bit with the EQ pedal if need be, depending on the room. The limiter I just like to have on, but that's about it. And so that's how I set the amp. And with this guitar, this is just my ERT Telecaster. If you've watched my videos, I'm just running Guitar Fetish pickups, and it sounds like this on the clean. That's my tuner. So this is the clean setting. Well, this is how I run the amp at a gig or whatever. So it's very, very nice, very kind of in your face, but not in your face. You can't really hear the breakup, but it's kind of there. Sorry, I had delay on there. So this is just the amp with the reverb. Middle pickup. Neck pickup. So I really like that setting. Like it works well on all pickups, and I don't know, I quite like it. So we'll throw some compressor on. So that was just, you know, the amp. And then compressor will give you this. So I really like the compressor with this amp. It handles it really nice. So no issues with the compressor pedal with the Quilter stuff. Middle. Compressor's great. Equalizer, really, you know, the amp is just so transparent. So as soon as you hit the EQ, you can hear it. It just, everything boosts. Now I just have every second channel up, every second slider up on the EQ pedal. So it just gives a little bit more of what's already there, I find. So. So with or without the EQ, the amp sounds good, but with the EQ you just get that little extra oomph, right? I had some delay in there. I just have like one repeat, just kind of for the country stuff that I play. So. Anyway, so now clean, when you add, here I'll just take this off for a bit, the equalizer. So like I said, I like the amp just on the verge of breakup. And then when you add the spark booster, then you get that little grit. Hear that? I don't know if you can hear it, like I don't know if it's coming out like it is in the room here, but so I have the spark booster set just for a lead boost, just to be a little bit above the music, and it just cuts, and then it gives you like a little bit of grit. Bites in there, and then if you have the EQ on and you hit the booster, you get a little bit more of that bite. So yeah, very versatile little amp, I'll tell you. And then a Clarksdale Overdrive. Pretty simple. It's kind of like a tube screamer, I guess, sort of ish, I guess. I don't know exactly. I set it different for every room I'm in. So this would be like just a typical drive tone, I guess. It's kind of smooth. It's very articulate drive. So something like great for that stuff. A little bit of EQ. It is what it is, and this is my heavier gain, and even at that, it's not really heavy, but it's a tumness. It's kind of based on, I guess, like a Minotaur type pedal, or like a Klon, I guess. So yeah, so a little bit more grit. With the equalizer, you get this. Just a little bit more of everything. With the booster. And then the overdrive with the booster. So yeah, together stacked. thing. It's tiny. This is just a 10-inch speaker cabinet, and look at the size of this amp. It's very impressive. I like it a lot. It's really good. So the next time that I play, I'm going to try playing with the Quilter SuperBlock US. I'm going to give my Quilter SuperBlock UK a little break. So anyway, and again, just like a tube amp, it cleans up real nice. So that's the Quilter SuperBlock US with some very simple pedals, a really simple, inexpensive guitar, and for my limited playing, I think it sounds great. So for someone who really knows what they're doing and can set it and get all these Fender tones out of it, I think it'd be a pretty impressive thing to have in your arsenal. Anyway, if nothing else, they're a great amp to have as a backup, for your expensive amp or whatever, and very affordable. So guys and girls, thanks for joining me on this. I gotta go clean up the shed, because cutting the lawn and stuff, and get ready for supper. So you guys take care, and God bless, and thanks.